Strawberry flavor.
What is up, everybody? Mic'd Up Minds, episode 5. We are back. Don't touch me.
And
We
we're
are
better.
back, and we are here with
Greg.
Eli.
Ace.
Christian.
And I want to start the pod by asking y'all, financially, emotionally, and mentally, spiritually as well, in these 4 categories, how are y'all doing on a scale from 1 to 10? Because we friends, we got to check up on each other. So you can go first.
I'm doing pretty good.
On a scale from 1 to 10, financially, where you at?
Financially, 8.
8? Okay, you feel like you could be better?
Yeah, for sure. I could always get better.
Okay. Spiritually.
I'd just say across the board 8 because they're good, but I feel like you could always be better. So it's not bad, it's good, but there's always room for improvement.
Ace
That's
B
valid.
Major. Financially, scale from 1 to 10, how you feeling?
Can you rephrase the question, Skip? ain't gonna
You got
hurt, bro.
money or not?
Financially, right now, bro, I'm nigga like a 3, 2. I wasn't
What?
broke. I was fucked up. I was fucked up.
All right. Now, what do you think you can do to get yourself from a 3 to a 8 or 7?
Get a new damn job.
That's fact.
If your job
Get a
hiring
new
comes down below.
job. I got you. Get a new job. Making it music. One or the other popping. One or the other.
I could actually help you with that maybe.
Or
I'm making
With
it
some
music.
applications.
Oh, fuck.
hey, or if the pod blows up, so we're gonna need y'all help with that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. So, okay.
Or get a new whip.
Well, you need the money. You have to get the new
Well.
web. So, we got, all right.
I need one of them to fall in place so the rest can follow. You know, so
All right. How about the other ones?
spiritually, I'd probably say I'm a 7. Or probably 6. I can improve, you know.
Okay.
Just when life be lifing, I get disconnected, but it's times like that where you really gotta reconnect, you know. So
How
I
you
mean-
feeling emotionally, mentally? I was just in the car with you. It sounds like emotionally you good. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, emotionally I'm good. Mentally, I mean, I would say I'm good, but mentally, I say I'm okay. I'm surviving
I
mentally.
will say you do look a lot better than what you were the last 2 weeks,
Yeah.
to be honest, which
You
is
look-
good
you
because
look happy to be on time.
and it's
Hey,
like
hey, it's because we have a few trips coming up.
Yeah, we got something coming
That
up
helps
soon.
you.
Hey, all of us are gonna be at 10s in about 2 weeks.
You know,
And
Right.
nah, closer to 2 weeks. Next week, everybody gonna be on vacation mode.
all I'm gonna
That's
say
facts.
is, vacations are needed, bro. Never
yeah.
Heck
don't
yeah.
overwork yourself, and if you do, bro, take a damn vacation, bro.
I do believe that vacations really do give you like a refresh in
Matter of
life.
fact,
Gives you time to step away from reality.
Mhm.
matter of fact, this pod is dropping the Friday before we leave. So when you're watching this, we'll be on a boat in like 2 days after that,
Yeah,
Exactly.
and then
I-
we'll bring you like a cruise vlog or something.
yeah
We'll
probably
try to
think-
make something
yeah,
happen.
clips and shit.
A lot of times, I feel like people should try to plan a vacation. It doesn't even have to be like a crazy vacation. Just like a little getaway with your partner, you know, or like
Your
your
friends.
family, your friends. Every 3 months, every quarter,
Every 90 days. you
every
need to
90
reset.
days, you give yourself a mental break, and I think everybody kind of needs that, for sure.
It's
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
needed. It's not like even if you want it as bad as you can, anybody could want something terribly or for the best part of them, but in reality, your body's gonna need it, your brain's gonna need it, and if you don't get it, honestly, it's just gonna drain the fuck out of you, regardless of what age you are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I believe the best. Like, well, first, matter of fact, I'm the same as Christian. All of them, I'm at like a 8, because at the end of the day, I don't think you. If you're a 10, then you don't have any. You can't get higher, and I know I can get higher.
There's no. Yeah.
I can get higher than where I'm at. So I'm at an 8, and with vacations, what I was gonna say is the way I plan my year, the way I like to do it. Beginning of the year, I need to have an island vibe trip. End of the year, I need a winter trip, and then in between, I'll go for like a weekend to Orlando. And then for my birthday, I try to figure something out. So I try to do every 90 days something to get your mind off of like work, stress, my child. No, I'm playing.
Hey, not really.
But when
So
you're
sometimes you need a break from that too. You know, I don't have one, but you know, sometimes you really do need a break from.
from life,
From
you
life,
just like honestly, like I remember the last cruise I went on, I didn't even buy the Wi-Fi. I read a book. I haven't read a book since I was gonna say high school, but I'd be lying.
Nigga, you could
Probably
read?
since like freshman year, when in English class they forced you to read a book.
I actually remember that. He was actually telling me on the boat. He's like, "Yo, so the book I'm reading, like he was giving me a summary, like if I was his teacher."
Bro, I read I was on the boat for 5 days. I read a whole book from front to back, and I wasn't on my phone. It was awesome. So mental breaks are good. How are you doing mentally and emotionally and all the others?
Mentally, I'm a little bit more stressed out than I normally would be. Not very high compared to like how I normally would be. It's mainly just work. Work's just getting to me. I got deadlines that I got to deal with, and obviously my boss is not down my throat about it, but he's just it's his business, so I got to be on time with everything. So mentally, I'd say probably like a 7. Emotionally, I put myself at an 8. I still feel content with everything that's going on in my life. I feel blessed regardless.
Tatted up.
I'm getting tatted up little by little, but it's getting there. And I mean, yeah, there's always room for improvement as far as emotionally. There's things that are gonna set you down and kind of mess with your head, fuck with you a lot. Especially how life is. Things are not as easy as they used to be. Especially as young as we are, we have a whole life ahead of us. But you know, you take it day by day.
It's just the start.
It is just the start.
How
But
you doing spiritually, bud?
spiritually, I'm a 7. A 7. I still didn't have more than enough improvement, the one I need to, when it comes to even religiously, just finding myself, finding my peace, making sure that I got a good head on my shoulders nonstop every single day, find positivity regardless on what gets thrown at me, and I just keep it pushing every day. I don't like to look forward as far as what's going to happen the day after, 2 days from now, because in reality, you never know what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So
You were talking about stress out at work and stuff. I realized that when we were talking about ourselves a couple pods ago, we didn't talk about like what we do for work. So what do you do? Because we talk about deadlines and people don't get no.
So I'm a superintendent in a GC company, GC general contractor. So from the position that I was before, I was a laborer. I was just hanging drywall, doing all the hard manual labor construction shit, and now I am the position above that. So I'm running jobs, I'm making emails constantly, I'm talking with tenants, talking with the people in the buildings, so on and so forth. So it's just a lot of mental stuff that you have to really pay attention to, and it's just like it'll stress you out real quick. If you don't follow rules and regulations to a job, you can either get kicked off the job or they just won't allow you to even be there anymore.
It sounds super stressful. But
It
hey,
is.
how many of y'all know a 25-year-old superintendent though? Huh?
Facts.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
I know one.
I know what that is. Yeah.
And,
hey, but as long as the pay is worth it, right? All the
and-
stress you're going through, if the pay is
Yep.
worth it, that's fine.
And it is. It's definitely something that I'm grateful to be at. Speaking as far as my financial standpoint, when it comes to how I would rate it, it's definitely an 8 getting to a 9, because I've had the opportunities that I've been able to have this job randomly come to me, and obviously it goes with hard work and everything. So obviously you guys see I'm getting tatted up. I'm able to spend more money. I literally took
Get
my
on a cruise.
I'm going on a cruise without even have to worry about money and my finances and stuff like that. I literally just took my girl out to a fancy restaurant for our 7th year.
Tell them the
and
bill. Tell them the bill.
Must
I
be
spent
nice.
I spent $350 on the bill.
Must be nice.
And honestly, I deserved it. She deserved it, and it was well worth it. I can't really say, oh, I second guessed myself on, oh, should I really spend this much? No, I never really thought of it. But it's always a good feeling like that, to be like, hey, I can do this, spend this amount of money, and not be cocky about it or gloat to anybody and be like, oh, I'm able to spend this amount of money. But it's a blessing.
Yeah, I don't believe that money is buys you happiness. I do believe that it buys you peace. One of the biggest things about one of the biggest stress that, well, I don't even know how to kind of word it, but the number one reason why people are stressed nowadays, in the U.S. at least, is number one is financially. It's money, right? So I don't believe it buys you happiness, but it does buy you peace, because money is everything in this world. To do anything in this world, you gotta pay with it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta
Just
pay.
to live.
It's to live. You know what I'm saying? Now I do believe peace comes from God and within, and your relationship with them. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad for you. I'm happy for you, because I know
We've been friends with him since he was not making money.
Exactly.
Or let me re-say that. He was always making money.
Yeah.
But he was the I can't guy.
I was. It was just, y'all already know it was a standpoint in my life that I was like, maybe I got to wait 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then I'll be able to have it. I'll let you guys know that I'll be able to have it, but it was always a 2 week in advance. Now it's like, all right,
He's still
I'm
stingy.
good now.
He's still stingy.
I'm
I'm
still
still eat. I already ate.
of course. I'm never
Got
going
food at the house.
in reality, and I mean, you guys can agree with me or disagree, but I'm always going to want to keep that mentality that regardless of how much money I have, I still am going to remember where I came from. I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm making 100 bands a year now. Oh, let me start splurging and do whatever I need to. No, I still got aspirations. I still got priorities I got to take care of. That is like, if I keep myself at the same cheap mentality, I'm still going to have more money saved up.
And at the end of the day,
eventually.
you have to be like grateful and humble, because as fast as God gives it to you, He could take it away from you. You know what I'm saying? And you know, a lot of people when they touch money, a lot of money, right? What first thing they do is they spend it all, start spending on everything, and then they got nothing, right? Because you know they don't know how to deal with money. You know what I'm saying? A multi-millionaire could go broke from, I don't know, let's just say becomes broke out of nowhere, right? He'll get back all the money that he lost because he's smart with his money. You know, you got to be smart with money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my boss actually told me today. It was crazy. He said, money's not everything, but it's right up there with air. You need it. You know what I mean? It's right up there with air.
You do?
Yeah.
But yeah, speaking of my boss, I'm a recruiter. I work for like a skilled trade company. So I put electricians to work, HVAC people to work, plumbers to work, whatever a company needs, I fill their positions for them. But yeah, money wise, A-okay, because I wasn't A-okay for many years with Christian. Me and Christian were both not A-okay at the same place at the same time. That's why we became friends, because we was broke together.
Right now, his bills are paid.
Yeah, I pay my bills. My bills are paid. You don't know what it's like to be this size, Amy. But Ace B Major, what is it that you do to make your coins, collect coins, Mario?
Well, I make music. And
Besides panhandling.
And I deliver pizzas. Music and delivery boy. That's me.
Delivery.
Right now,
He lives the porn star life. The girls ask him to come inside.
Yeah, and I just be
Inside
like,
the pizza.
You ordered the
instead of the
time-
tip.
you ordered the large sausage, right? Extra meat.
Whoa.
Yo, dick in a box. All right.
Christian.
Well, right now I'm hustling right now. I don't ever go without money, but right now I'm actually in the process of trying to get into HVAC, you know, into a trade and learning and getting into the family business with my dad, and maybe serving, you know, that's in the works too. Serving into the Air Force, that's what I'm looking at right now. So let's see how that goes, and you know, let's see where it goes from there.
So right now he's hustling. What are you dealing? Like, what can they get from you?
Perks.
Nothing.
But, no, you
Nah,
said
I'm
you
not
were hustling.
dealing like
You said-
that.
you said
he was
You said you were
serving.
hustling. You said something about a family business.
You said you
so
thought
it's
about serving.
Huh?
Are you living the snowfall life, the Breaking Bad life? You said you were hustling.
Maybe.
That's
Nah,
that
I'm just
life.
playing. Nah.
They talk about that cancel culture right there.
I know. I'm trying to get a new job too, right along with him, bro. Cause my
You
job.
hustling?
Hey,
Right.
I'm gonna be real with you. I told you already. I can get you in the works when it comes to the construction, as long as your stuff, as long as you got the whip under control, I can get you more than enough
Bro,
jobs.
Bro, you ever
you
heard of
need.
Indeed, bro? It's like this new app.
Oh, my-
Got hella jobs on
I
it.
was just on it.
That's crazy. Okay, cool.
That's
So,
beyond me.
What about LinkedIn?
LinkedIn.
LinkedIn? I've honestly never used it.
LinkedIn is more for like
ZipRecruiter,
careers.
ZipRecruiter.
I feel like LinkedIn has a lot of like careers, like cybersecurity, you know, stuff like that.
But yeah. So we're gonna talk about cancel culture today and try not to get canceled.
Good luck.
So I actually just thought of a question, and I wonder if y'all are gonna like not know the answer, but like have an answer. Out of as long as we've been alive, there's been a lot of actors, singers, etc. that have been canceled. Like we've seen them go through cancel culture. Who is one person that you do not think deserved to be canceled?
I'll tell you somebody who
And
can't
don't
be
get
canceled.
canceled answering this question.
I'll tell you who's somebody that can't be canceled. Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle can't be canceled because his whole career is, who gives a damn if I get canceled? People who get canceled are people who cared about it. Like Kevin Hart can get canceled because he cares about
Yeah.
being canceled. The Rock, Kai Cenat, all these people, they care about it. People like Dave Chappelle, people like Ari Spears, like they don't give a shit. Like they're like, cancel me, I don't care, I'm gonna still
Right.
be the same guy. And what happens
Exactly.
is you can't break those people because they already don't give a fuck,
No, you
right? But like, you could. Kevin Hart's too corporate. You know what I'm saying?
But is that
It's too
with-
mainstream.
But is that also with the majority of how like comedy people are?
No,
Comedians.
Comedians?
but comedians.
I mean,
can
I would
get
say
canceled, but
most comedians, yeah.
But comedians don't care.
the newer,
Yeah, like Matt Rife.
Matt Rife,
Matt
Andrew
Rife
Schultz,
was so
but
funny.
Matt Rife is different though. I hate to say it, but
because he's white.
yes, I hate to say it.
Oh, Matt Rife.
Yes,
What?
He's
why
alright.
Does that,
He's
but why
alright.
does that have to do with anything?
Because there's double standards, bro. Some
There's
people
double
can get away with
standards.
things that other people can't. It's like
That's true.
like you remember the baby? You saw why he got canceled? He said he was on stage at
yeah.
was it
Rolling Loud? Was it
was
Rolling Loud?
I think.
But
it
what
was
about-
Rolling Loud. He said no, but what I'm saying is he said to the crowd, he goes, "Make
If
some
you-
noise if you don't have HIV," something like
Yeah.
that. And all of a sudden they were like, "You're making fun of gay people because gay people get HIV." And he was like,
I just
"It's
feel
like,
like,
some people. You know what canceling is? It's stretching. People are stretching for a reason to cancel somebody. Like he didn't
Yeah.
mean any.
It's
of
like
that,
they're reaching
probably.
for a reason.
That's better words.
but
There you
like
go.
I just feel like too like Andrew Tate. You know what I'm saying?
He doesn't care about.
He doesn't
getting-
care about it, but he was getting scared. You
I'm
know?
about to say Andrew Tate. That's a different one too, bro. Cause
Yeah.
I don't fuck with him. I
I
mean,
don't
some
you
of
don't
the
like
shit,
him?
I don't like him. Some of the shit he say, yeah, he be making sense, but
Mm-hmm.
nah, he
You don't like Andrew Tate?
No, he be saying the N word too much. I be.
You know who's? I'm
He's
gonna
black.
I'm gonna be real with you.
He's black and white. His
He
dad is
dropping
black.
that bit with a hard R too.
Wait, what video is
Yeah,
that?
I've never seen that video.
Yeah, I never seen that either.
I'm surprised.
But even if he said it, his
Oh,
dad is
I ain't
black.
know, but he be dropping that bitch. Oh. The way he dropped that bitch, you'd think he was white.
Bill Burr don't give a damn either. It's really all comedians except for Kevin Hart. If you think about it, Kevin Hart, like even Gabriel Iglesias, if you watch his last comedy special,
Oh, yeah,
he got a little.
that was a good one though.
he got a little
backlash.
No, he didn't get
No.
backlash. What I'm saying is he's growing balls. He's
Yeah.
saying.
Oh,
Like he was starting to be
he's
like
saying
more
cancelable
bold with some of
things.
his like yeah.
okay.
He's being smart with it. You could tell he's making jokes that'll make people laugh.
It's kinda
but he
like-
is being more bold.
It's
with
kind of
his
like how
jokes.
Dave Chappelle do, bro. Like Dave Chappelle, like he
Dave
make,
Chappelle don't give
like
a
he
Dave
makes
Chappelle's
he
just
makes
one
fun
that
of
really
whatever
does
he
it.
wants to make fun of, but he makes fun of himself too.
I just feel like people get canceled if they try to be too much like themselves. Have you like with their close people?
Mhm.
Like, have you ever like you say something with your close friends like
that you would never say.
that you would never, and everybody kind of laughs about it. You know what I'm saying?
I've never done that. You done that?
No.
You do that? No, I'm playing.
I'm gonna be real with
Now
you.
we got inside jokes that no one can hear. I don't give a damn.
You know who's somebody who I'm not gonna wish that it actually happened, and I'm not
You
gonna.
wishing for cancel
I'm not.
culture,
I'm
bro?
not gonna
This
wish
is
anybody's downfall, and I don't pray for anybody's downfall. But
Except
I'm
for-
very.
But more like a
surprised-
humbling.
But I'm very yes. There's somebody that needs to be humbled, and I'm surprised they haven't been canceled. If you guys don't know who it is, then just let me know. Myron from
Oh, yeah.
Fresh and Fit podcast.
He's talking about those guys that are just too masculine.
They're too
like,
masculine.
I'm alpha,
They're alpha
and, like,
male
they just
about
shit
everything.
on girls.
Yep.
Oh, for real?
Yes.
Damn.
I'm
Those
pretty
type of
sure
people.
if you pulled up,
Probably pulled them
I
up.
I
if you
would say
pulled
he's
it up-
worse than Andrew Tate, and I think
Yeah.
I would say like Andrew Tate. I'm gonna be real. Andrew Tate, I believe, said most of the things he said
To get
just to
big.
get big, and then like
Nah, for
he's
sure.
definitely calmed it down.
No, but
Myron's
I think he
career,
kind of said something like that though.
Myron's career, like what did Andrew Tate say to come up? He said things like, "Woman can't drive." Every time I've ever been in a car crash, the girl was driving.
What?
It's like,
Yeah, and then he was heavy on how women need to be led by men and all that. Yeah.
yeah, but Myron is the type to be like,
Myron goes.
"You're 25. How many kids do you have? 3. You won't find a good man at all for the rest of your life." Like, I remember when
Damn.
well, you remember Kevin Samuels? R.I.P. He died. But you remember Kevin Samuels? He told
Oh,
some girl.
yeah.
The girl looks at him and says, "What do I have to do to get a good man?" He goes, "Be reincarnated."
Oh
That's so
Yo, so you gotta
Yo.
die and come back.
See, I think that's
Fuck.
fucked up because I think that like kind of does affect a person.
Mhm.
Like maybe they'll be like, whatever, but in the back of their heads, they have that.
They're like
you know?
second guessing
Espe-
themselves. They start creating insecurities
Exactly,
within themselves.
especially women, man. Because
But they
women,
don't-
they want to have that family, like for real. Like they're nurturers. You know what I'm saying? Like they want to have that type of family. They want to have that man in their life. You know, the kids,
Mhm.
the American dream type. Say, you
But I
know.
feel like that's why, like, kind of culture like started. I said culture. Cancel
did.
culture started because like people started getting really sensitive.
Yeah, when
And then-
did this happen?
Like
Because I don't remember it being like this. Even when I'm
No, it
only
didn't happen
24,
2000s,
and
bro.
It's been
It happened like-
recent, bro.
Yeah,
I
it's
would not.
recent.
If you
like
want to
the
say like
2000s.
2015 and up, bro.
Yo,
I wouldn't.
think, yo,
I wouldn't
think
even
I
say
think I
that.
know when.
I wouldn't even say that. I'm gonna say like kind of right after COVID.
No, you know what?
To
No,
be
Nah,
no,
that's too
It
soon.
That's when it's
definitely,
getting,
definitely
like,
around
bad.
high school,
You know
bro.
what?
I would say you
Definitely around
kind
high
of hit
school,
around
bro.
2015.
You know when
maybe.
you know what I think it was? Now that I kind of think about it, I think it happened right after Bruce Jenner became Caitlyn Jenner.
Yeah.
Right? Wasn't it like right around that time?
That's like 14,
20
13?
Has it been
16,
10 years
17,
already?
16,
That
2016,
she's been a
17,
girl?
around there. I don't even know.
I don't know.
Bro, we got it, bro. That's crazy. Yo, oh, I got a topic that, and it has to do with cancel culture, but it also has to do kind of like, this is a big thing right now that people don't want to happen, and some people do want it to happen. What do you think about men in female sports? Biological men in female sports.
Wait, hold on. I
I'm
want
gonna take. Go ahead, bro.
It's bullshit.
Fuck
Bullshit.
no.
Bullshit.
I'm with him.
It's straight bullshit. You
Come on, man. They should let that happen.
Oh, there's.
I'm just playing.
Wait, nigga, that's cheating.
It is cheating. I'm just
Bro,
messing
like
around.
the
I
fact
think,
that a swimmer has been able to get the medals that they got off of being a man,
It's about Riley Gaines.
being in a freaking woman's sport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Like-
then
like-
they get all this, all these records, all these awards and everything like that. And then it's you're cheating the game because obviously male genetics are gonna overpower female genetics any time of the
Bro,
fucking
on top
day.
of that, it's like, how do you feel good about yourself? Like, if you was really that good, you would have compete with the fucking men. You know what I'm saying?
But I
Well-
mean, but they believe, that they're women. You know what I'm saying?
Well, here's the thing.
Like,
Did you
but-
hear?
I don't agree with it. Like I feel like 100%. Like, but I think Trump came up with he signed something off that can't happen anymore.
Well, I'll tell you what,
No.
belief and facts
Are
and
two
science
different
are
things.
two
I was
different
about to
things.
say, you can't change science.
You can't 100%.
I'm afraid to get into this a little bit.
Well, we can get into it, but
That's
Alright.
all I'm going to say. You can't
No,
change
no.
science.
Yeah,
Did
yeah.
you hear about the story with Riley Gaines? The girl's name was Riley Gaines, and the person you're talking about was a guy that turned into a girl.
Yeah.
They both did the swimming for the Olympics, and the girl and the guy got the same exact time, and they gave the trophy to the guy and said it'll look better for pictures.
that's fucked
And
up.
and right now, if you look Riley Gaines up, her entire, I guess, fame or existence right now is being known as the girl that lost to the
To-
man that she actually beat.
and
or
it's
tied
it's
with.
sad to say that, but like
That's foul,
it's-
bro.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
It is
She-
sad.
She's crazy.
But the thing is that not that I understand where they're coming from, but they're doing it because of money.
It's because of
It's a
entertainment, bro.
business
It
aspect.
catches
It's-
attention. It's business.
It's business. What do you rather watch, the NBA or WNBA?
Yeah. NBA.
Exactly.
Of course.
You
I ain't
know,
gonna lie, them WNBA players, they be
they're,
snapping.
they're
But-
good. But
Ca-
what do you rather?
ca-
What do you rather?
Angel
watch?
Reese,
You know what I'm saying?
I love you, girl.
But is it
Excuse
fair
me?
if LeBron James is it fair if LeBron
Caitlin
James
Clark,
says
bro.
hold on.
Caitlin Clark, that
Yeah, she's really good.
No, she's nasty.
Yeah.
She's the only reason why she's the
She
Don't
is the
get-
reason
don't
why
get
the
canceled,
WNBA is at the numbers that it's at now.
he said it, not me.
I said it.
matter
I
of fact,
said
real
it.
quick, you
Now-
seen? Well, go ahead. I don't
Now,
remember.
what if LeBron James wants to be a girl and goes to the WNBA? Is that fair?
No,
No.
Fuck
no.
no,
He'll
that's-
average
Are you kidding?
123
Nigga, that is
points a
LeBron.
game.
He finna be the first woman dunking.
He's gonna average 17,000 rebounds a game.
Dude.
No,
I bet you.
Well,
he
yeah,
gets the
Juwanna
all-time
man.
record
That-
in the first. He'll get the all-time record in 2 years.
No, it's not fair.
I can see
It-
LeBron
it,
doing
it,
that
it
just to
shouldn't
have
be a
every stat.
thing. I don't know why it's been a thing, but it shouldn't. You know what I'm saying?
Now, do you think there should be transgender sports? Like, if you're not a
That
guy,
would
you're a
be-
girl.
Okay, now,
Yeah.
yeah.
This
Yes.
is your
Now
sport.
That
that
would be
that would
fair.
make more sense,
That
bro.
would be
If
fair.
that's the case,
I'm-
y'all can have your own league. You know what I'm saying?
They're
Who'd watch
categorizing
it?
themselves as their own thing, so they might as well.
Whoever's interested.
Would you watch it, Christian?
Why you asking me the
I would. I don't know if I would watch. I think I would watch it.
I
But
wouldn't.
on some like,
I wouldn't. I
It's
you
wouldn't
want to
entertaining.
care.
laugh? You
Yeah.
want to watch this shit?
I wouldn't
Wait,
care
bro,
too much
wait.
about it, to be honest.
Girl that's a man and a man that's a girl competing together.
No. Because you know one thing that is a fact, and they actually do on the other side of the world, like in Russia and freaking the Middle East, all these places that do MMA, they will put men and female in a freaking in an octagon together,
but
I'd watch that.
and they will.
But that's
oh,
different.
I'd watch that.
There
though.
was one that I seen of one
seen
man,
one where a
two
woman
female,
was getting-
and they
Yeah, I
get in
seen
the
one
town.
where this
They-
woman was fucking his man up, bro.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
saying girls can't do what guys can do, but
Yeah.
come on,
They
don't be an
definitely
idiot
can.
either. Like
they can do what guys do. It's just
you can be a strong
very
woman, and that
limited.
don't mean you a strong man.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Very limited on what females can do as far as a physical aspect.
But,
Oh my god, I gotta
I
say.
know this off topic, but you seen the WNBA and how they was doing like 1v1s and shit?
Yeah, that's fire. They bring that to the NBA.
They got to.
All-star- all-star
Juju
success.
Watkins? I find out.
No. Now, I
Like,
I
I-
hate that I'm saying this on camera, but it's the truth. We're talking about like guys that turn to girls, and girls that turn to guys. Y'all know who I found out? Who? Do you know who I found out? Who is now a girl that used to be a guy that I didn't know, and y'all probably didn't know this, and I didn't know it until yesterday. Until yesterday, she was so sexy to me, and I was like, "Whoo!" If I met this woman,
Actor?
the
Wait,
What
that
are you
was a
talking
guy
about?
that turned into a girl.
yeah, at a very young age.
Oh
so he's
my
been a
God,
girl
you're
for
talking
a
about the
long
Disney
time.
guy.
the Disney
No,
Channel.
No, chill, no.
I thought you was talking about
I thought
No,
he was gonna talk
no.
about and what the guy from Jesse's dating him.
No,
That's-
no. I'm talking about, and I bet y'all didn't know it was a boy, or it's a girl now. The blonde girl from Euphoria, not Sydney Sweeney, but the other one.
Yeah.
I've never watched Euphoria though.
I gotta think. I gotta think.
I'm gonna pull
The
it
one
up.
that was real skinny, around the father of the other girl.
What was the last season of Euphoria? Like
Bruh,
2
bruh,
years
alright,
ago.
bruh,
I'm not even.
He
I
had
don't
his
remember.
thumb in her mouth. You don't remember that? And he was like, "Good girl."
Whoa.
No.
I've never watched Euphoria though.
Oh
Let me
yes.
see.
Okay.
You remember the scene
Yes.
now?
Yes.
Okay.
Now I know what
He
you're talking
remembers.
about.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Fuck. you had his thumb in her mouth.
Hold on, I'm trying to.
Egg said open. Good girl.
Good girl.
That's
Bro.
a guy.
I didn't know that until yesterday, and immediately I was like, "I'm gay." no, but what do you do if you're in the club, right? Let's hypothetically we're all single. You're in the club and you see a 10. You see a 10 and you believe it is a girl until you find out it's not. But like, what do you do when you like take her to the
Hypothetically,
crib?
if I'm single and doing all that,
No,
and
but
then
she's a 10.
and
I
she's
mean,
like
see-
and she's
Up
They're
until you
feeding
find
into
out.
What do you mean? Like, what do you like?
and they're like
They're not being honest with you.
They're not being honest for like off rip. They didn't let you know anything that they're either transitioned or trans.
But no
so
harm,
on
no
and so
foul
forth.
on your part.
Honestly, by the time I find out,
But once you find out,
Once I
that's-
find out?
yeah, it's game time.
squabbling up.
Wait, but
Squabble up.
But are you gay for originally lusting at him?
I mean,
I'm gonna be real with you.
because
No, because you didn't know.
You didn't know. Now, if you know,
but I feel like sometimes
Yeah.
it's easy to spot. You know what I'm saying?
That jawline right there.
Now,
that's-
what if
that's
you-
precise?
But
Now,
now
what
if
if
you
she's
don't know
bad?
The
and you
Adam's
say,
apple be
come to my
giggling.
section, and you grab her hand. Now she manhandle your shit like this.
Man, get the fuck off me, bro. Huh?
what did she say?
That is something I hope never happens to
That's
any of
a
you guys.
scary fear. Like that's probably like one of the biggest fears we should all have.
Hey, Elijah, go.
And now in today's day,
Elijah, go kiss his wife. Good night. I love you, babe. I love you too.
but real quick, back to cancel culture. Somebody who I don't think should be canceled was Will Smith. I think he did something wrong. But come on, to like
But
ban
I
him
don't-
from the Oscars for 10 years. He's banned from the Oscars from 10 years.
I
I
mean-
believe.
What?
Hold on, because you got to put it like this, bro. This man has been to the Oscars how many times?
he don't.
Probably every year
I would say like
He don't need
the-
to be
like,
there again.
What's the word? Like the value of his his character,
His aura.
Yeah, as a person, you know what I'm saying? For him to act out like that's something that you would never expect Will Smith to do.
I believe
But
that
that's
yes,
the
he
thing that I
should
think-
get.
I think
he
if-
should get banned for 10 years.
I think if you don't expect it and
Now-
it happens, you forgive them. If you see, if like somebody, like if you know somebody's a crash out and then they crash out at the Oscars, you shouldn't be there. But if Christian crashes out on
Yeah.
somebody, I'm gonna be like,
No,
what
I was
the
gonna
heck?
say 10
If-
years is
if
reaching.
Jordan crashed out on somebody, I'd be like, come on, dude, because like Jordan's a crash out.
I mean,
settle down.
retired, but
The-
10 years is definitely reaching.
The thing is that like he smacked
The fuck
out
of that man.
But he didn't knock him out. It was a very like he was like
Yo,
like he didn't hurt him.
Like for example, there is
Bro, that nigga,
consequences
that nigga
for your
hang time
actions.
was back
That's a
here.
consequence. Like
10 years.
bro, that's That bro, people get sentenced.
Bro,
for
but
10
even
years for things
but
you
even
know
at that,
probably shouldn't.
how many more
But that's a
movies do you think he's
consequence,
gonna be
you
in
know
that
what I'm
he's
saying?
gonna actually be appearing?
I mean,
at the
since
Oscars?
then he's
No,
lost
no.
a lot of like deals when it came to movies
But
because
Will
of
Smith
that.
is playing it smart right now. You know why?
He's
'Cause
finna
Will
make his own
Will
movies.
Smith's about to come out with all the sequels, and he about to get
Why you think they
he's
did
doing it
Bad
the
Boys
smart way.
4?
Bad Boys 4, I Am Legend 2, and he's gonna make. He's
I
talking
can't wait
about
for that
making.
one.
That's why he's making all these
that
sequels
was
now.
Bad Boys 4 was after the whole Oscar
Yeah,
thing.
Yeah.
heck yeah.
Yeah.
My timeline is
What's
all
the other
fucked
one
up.
that
He's strategizing,
My
bro.
timeline
What's
is
the other
fucked
one he
up.
has coming out? That's a sequel.
Because these directors, they not finna come to him unless he already got some shit with a name. You know what I'm
Hancock
saying?
too.
Oh yeah,
He wants to
we
do
need
Hancock
that.
too.
with
With Zendaya.
With Zendaya.
So that's the thing that Will Smith knows. He fucked up. He got canceled. Yo, he knows he fucked up. He got canceled. So what is he doing? He's like, let me go to these classics and make some
Mhm.
second
The
ones.
thing
for-
is, there's things that you don't
Let
do.
me revive him.
right? And he did something that you just don't do.
Yeah.
Like
And
I'm
no,
not
bro.
saying
do
he
that.
does. I'm not saying what he
You know what
did
I'm
is
saying?
okay at all. I'm saying to
On
me,
national
I
TV?
believe the repercussions have to match the thing. Like if somebody kills someone, you do 10, 20 years.
Yeah, but he did that
or
on
plus.
national TV, bro.
Bro,
He
come
embarrassed that man for the rest of his life.
on, bro.
And it wasn't like it was some random man. Come on.
But another thing, you
But
gotta
he
think about is,
checked him and then slapped the shit out of him.
It was uncalled for, in my opinion.
No,
he
no,
could
it
have handled
was.
that so differently, but then again, I put all the blame on Jada Pinkett Smith.
I
No,
do too.
But that's another thing.
That
you
Because
gotta
he
think
was
about.
laughing.
that
No,
bald
but
bitch.
Will Smith did it to.
Whoa.
Will Smith did it to.
Whoa.
What'd you say?
Ain't so long.
No, Will Smith did it to back his wife. Like I don't know. I think
I
what
feel
he
like you
did
could
was
back your
wrong.
wife in something,
But in a respectful
like
way.
in a respectful way that people are gonna be like, "Wow, I give credit to this man." But instead of saying, "Wow, I give
Right.
credit for this man," they're like, "Fuck this guy." Now, I'm a fan of Will Smith. I love Will Smith. He's
10 years just too.
you know he I love so much of his movies. He's a freaking really good actor.
I think it's
I
a
mean,
top 5 actor.
I just think he did something that was a mistake, and we make mistakes.
feel like-
but-
The moment he said, "Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth," that's all he had to say. He ain't have to say. He ain't have to do nothing else.
Mhm.
no, that was after the slap.
Oh,
He smacked him.
Well,
Went
I
back
thought
to
that was
his
before.
thing,
No,
and said, "Come
yeah, it
on,
was
man, it was a
after.
joke."
Okay.
Remember, he was like, "G.I. Jane." He's like, "Keep my wife." He said it twice though.
Yeah,
I
he
think
did,
once
yeah.
is enough.
And he screamed that fucking.
that nigga stood on business, and everybody at Grammys just, oh my god. You see,
Even us, when you're watching on TV, you're like,
well, if I
"Is
was
this
at,
stage?" He's
if I was at the
"Keep
Grammys,
my
I was like, I would have been like, damn, this nigga
wife
just,
out your
did this
fucking
nigga just
mouth."
slap Chris Rock, bro? Fuck, you see-
But
Do they have a movie together?
who?
Will Smith and Chris Rock.
and Will Smith?
No,
Not no more.
I don't.
That shit
I don't
off.
think
That
so.
shit off all.
They never will. Hey, he would have been on Madagascar 5. I don't know.
Yo, oh, never mind.
Chris Rock stays on that.
I wanted to do a
Will
top
Smith
5.
don't need to
Let's-
be
let's
on
stick Let's stick on track.
What?
I wanted to do a top 5. Let's just stay on track.
No.
Top 5 Will Smith movies. Said,
No. I mean, we could do that, but no. I was gonna say top 5, like just comedy movies in general. Like we should do. Like remember we did.
I'm
nah,
gonna be real with you. We've been talking about too many fucking movies.
Yeah.
The last like
People love movies.
our first 2 podcasts we
Top 5
had like
food
15
spots.
We had
Yeah.
each like 30 to 15-minute segments of
Let's just
freaking
stay on
movies.
track.
Shout out if you love movie talk.
The movie talk be alright.
And it-
Put
and if
it
you
in
love
the
movie
comments
talk,
if you like when we talk about
Put
movies.
recommendations.
The recommendations.
It's because on my TikTok, all that pops up is
Put
people talking about
recommendations
movies,
down
and I
below,
love it.
damn it.
I watch it all day, and music. I'll watch it all day.
Yeah.
All right. The Imogen mechanism. Or what was the other one?
The educational system.
The theories.
Yeah. What do you think about the educational system? What would if you were a principal in a school? What would be your 7 subjects that you teach?
Wait, actually, if I want to piggyback off your question.
I don't know
before we
about
get
7.
even
I
answer
got
that.
1.
I'd say to ask the overall primary question: do you think the educational system is failing?
No, I think it's what?
Do you
Failing.
think it's failing?
Oh hell yeah,
Yeah.
expeditiously.
Why?
Oh.
Why?
I just feel like it's certain things that they should be teaching that can help promote the growth of like the youth more than what they're teaching already. Like,
For what? For what example?
he said what's one of the classes that,
What class would you take out, and what class would you replace it with?
bro, I would take out any class just to put in credit. Like I feel like everybody should know about credit, no matter how old or young. Credit is a necessity. That's how you get. Like if you use credit right, bro, you can live. You can be financially free.
Mm. You know what I would do if I had a credit class? I would do an every day I would kind of like with the students, I'd give them like Monopoly money, and then every day out of the year, I would teach them how to save. Like I would put like in the corner, like let's say snacks for Monopoly money,
Yeah.
and I would tell people like, you only have $3. This is $2.50. Do you really only want 50 cents left, or do you want to get the $1.50?
And then
Would
have
you
them make
save
a,
$1?
and have them
You
make
know
a
what I mean?
payment once a week.
You know,
Every
there's
time they come into
there's
class.
some-
And make them have bills like, hey, your chair
That'd
is
be cool.
$20.
If you
a
ain't got
month.
money, take your ass to
you know,
detention, bro.
you know what's crazy? I actually did that in elementary school.
For real?
That's
I did
good.
that in elementary school.
Damn.
I went to.
Why they teach me
I
about
didn't even.
credit
Know,
in elementary?
I didn't know this until I obviously went there. But Mosey has an elementary school.
Mosey?
Yes,
Yeah,
I-
they do.
They
yes,
have an
do,
elementary
yeah.
school, and
That's where you went?
that's where I went. Not
You went
all,
to elementary school at Mosey?
yeah, it's pretty fun.
Yeah, he one of
It was
them
pretty
niggas.
fun.
That's
What-
that's
But-
what
He had
y'all-
money.
What
Yo,
y'all
hey,
had?
hey.
No,
No,
wait. What y'all had for lunch, bro?
No
Y'all eat
lunch.
good?
Dinosaur
Okay.
nuggets.
And, bro, we
Like,
had
hon-
Chinese
bro,
food.
I'm gonna be real with you. Our cafeteria was fucking tiny,
Oh.
beyond tiny. Like the
Yeah, it's
school,
like a
it
private
wasn't
school.
all that. It wasn't even a private school.
kinda.
It wasn't a magnet school. It wasn't a private school. It wasn't any of that. You can literally just enroll and just be there.
Okay.
It's literally
So it's
almost
a public school.
It's a 2-floor, like 1 hallway type of school. That's
Oh.
literally it. As soon as
That's
you know
kinda
where
small.
where the T-Rex used to be at
Yeah.
on the
It's
other
still
side,
there?
that whole like blue hallway that's there,
Mm.
that's where the school's at. It's tiny. You don't even notice it until you're actually there.
I didn't even know that.
And
Oh.
what they had was Mosey bucks, and what do you call it? They would initially have it so it's all printed like normal money, obviously different colors, for different types of currency or whatever. But they would have it so if you want to skip a homework assignment, you pay this amount of money.
Right.
But if you end up failing on so on and so forth, if you score a specific amount on a test, you lose a specific amount of money. So you're still getting your penalties, but still getting your rewards regardless, just like how the real world is going to end up giving
Okay.
you.
That'd be fire too, cause like I was saying with the credit thing, like I would also make it to where like if you spend all your money, you could ask me for a loan, but you're gonna pay it back with interest, like things like that. And the only way you
gotta do that
pass
extra
the
credit
class
work, man.
is if at the end of the year you saved $100 and you're not broke. You know what I mean? Like that'd be cool, and it'd
Right.
be fun too, cause you're messing like when you're 15, 14, 16, like all you want is money. So even just having fake money in your hand on the county, like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
would like that.
The thing is that I kind of think about is like elementary school. They have a lot of kids that they only give like 30 minutes in outside, and you go out and play and stuff like that. Like, and then 7 hours in a classroom sitting down,
More
And then-
recess.
and then not just that, like whenever you go somewhere, they're all in a straight line. Like they can't move out of the line. It's like if you're in jail.
It's exactly
Yeah,
what it's
they're-
compared
they're-
to.
It's,
That's what-
it's the system. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
they
They're
want-
trying to keep them in the system.
They're trying to get you used to
They-
the real world. 'cause
Exactly.
That's what it's
That's
gonna
all-
be.
that's
You
all
gotta,
schools.
you gotta be able to follow a timely schedule. You gotta follow rules. You know what
You
I'm
have
saying?
to have a
You gotta-
boss, which
The
is your
one thing
teacher.
that I don't like is grown-ups can't even sit in a chair for 7 hours straight. They go crazy. Imagine little kids.
Mhm.
Like little kids, you go anybody with a little kid, they're always like active. They're trying to do something. Like they need to be more active. Do things that, you know, that are educational.
Mhm.
Maybe a little
Outside.
bit more active. You know what I'm saying? Like do this, or like when you're doing math, so kids could like, you know, learn how to add, multiply, do something with them. You know, like
Right.
5 kids come here,
Mhm.
then 10 kids go over here. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's little. I'm not a teacher,
Mhm.
but there's things to get kids more like going, like get their blood pumping. You
Yeah,
know what
nah,
I'm
for
saying?
sure. Because like
Surprisingly enough.
me,
Oh,
I was that kid that had ADHD, so it was very hard for me to sit still. So it's like I gotta be moving around or
Yeah, if I
gotta
was
be
a
doing
teacher, I'd
something.
be a lit ass teacher. I would literally tell the kids, "What do y'all want to do today? Like we have to do this. This is what I need to teach you. How do you want to learn it?"
Right. There's 3 ways you can learn: book work, this video, or my way.
And not just that, like maybe a day you can sit down. Most of the time you're gonna be sitting down. I'm gonna be teaching you, but I feel like a lot of the times it's sitting down and you're learning, and it's just you're teaching kids to try to learn one way, and kids learn
Yeah.
all different type of ways.
I'm gonna be
you
real
learn
with you.
different than me.
Yeah,
and
because
you
I'm a
and me.
visual learner.
I didn't.
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't really. I'm glad I didn't have that issue, but like elementary school didn't really have that issue. I was
Yeah.
always out and about
That's
from from kindergarten all the way to 5th grade. It was always either being active, and I thankfully being at whatever as many schools as I was. It was always like we had our Friday was our fun day. So yeah, we still be learning.
mine was too.
But
Me,
they
I used
cut
to have
it-
the parties in the classroom,
Yeah,
with snacks
shit
and
like
shit.
that, and it was always like that. And obviously, getting into middle school and shit like that is where they obviously get you
Yeah.
more serious.
That's really where it
Yeah.
started in
into,
middle school.
You have to do this. That's where I never fell asleep in class in elementary school.
I-
Never would. But and hey, them
When I said
kindergarten
middle
nap
school, I fell
times.
asleep.
Boy, knock the fuck out.
Yeah, y'all remember Field Day? When
Yeah.
you got the year and they got
Oh,
all
yeah.
the bouncy houses and everything.
I used
That-
to
that was
love
awesome.
field day. That was my
Yo,
probably
did you
favorite
guys
day of
ever
the year.
do like it was like once every year? Did you guys ever do like the kickball game,
That's-
like teachers against students?
Oh,
Did you guys
Nah,
ever get
no,
picked?
you
I
for it?
did that, but they would usually do that on field day.
Yeah.
So they picked me up for it because I play soccer, and then everybody like in the class were like, they always had to like pick majority. Only one person in every single class could be on the team, and then it's kids versus teachers. And I remember one time they chose me, bro, and I had a test that day. I had to take a test like a I don't know what type of test, but I had to take a test.
A
and then
PS, a
I
PSAT?
made it. I finished the test early, and I came in halfway of the game, and I got to play. But it was pretty cool.
I don't remember them doing it for for volleyball. I remember one
no,
time
no,
or
no,
two times.
kickball.
Yeah. I don't remember. I remember 2 times we all got sent to the not auditorium.
the gymnasium.
Yeah, and they had the basketball team versus the teachers, and we
Okay.
watched them play 5v5.
So yours was just different. It was basketball.
But it was
mine
awesome.
kickball.
I'm about to say
So-
mine was kickball.
We all wanted the
Yeah,
teachers to
mine's-
lose, you know.
We had football, and it wasn't
I
no
feel like
and,
football's
no,
harder.
harder.
Like kickball, okay,
Nah.
kickball, you know
This was middle
what
school.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
the
but
last
you know,
the last field day
That
I
had to
remember
be
us
easy,
doing
bro. The
or the
teachers
only.
had to win.
I know.
Yeah, nah.
See, look at
Oh yeah, and it wasn't no flag, no 2-hand touch. They allowed us to fucking tackle.
Yeah, y'all tackled
yeah,
them.
y'all
No,
can
no.
tackle them.
They was tackling us too.
I mean, probably not as hard
What
though.
school was that? 911.
I
Greco.
know, crazy.
Greco. Oh, I heard
Greco.
about that school.
Greco.
I heard that school bad as fuck.
Bro, it's fucking terrible. Them boys and girls.
I see why they was tackling over there, nigga.
No,
Brother.
but shout out to like once middle school and high school it was a lot easier because I don't know about y'all, but I used to like
I enjoyed.
look forward to like the periods, like when a period ended, and then
You looked forward to it because you were tired of the one you were at. You're like,
no, I look forward to like walking around talking
Being
to
in-
your friends for
yeah.
like that 3 minutes.
I mean,
you talk
yeah.
to everybody, and then everybody's like, all right, I see.
Well,
next
you trying to
period."
dap up everybody while you can't. What's up? What's up? What's up?
wasn't those periods only 50 minutes, but it was the longest 50 minutes of your life?
Yes,
You ever-
bro.
50,
No,
50.
50.
Oh,
You ever
50
felt
minutes.
like I've been here
5-0.
for an hour and a half? I remember one time. You're the only one that didn't go to our school. You remember one time it was second period and there was a lockdown because somebody got stabbed.
Damn.
He was either
No.
stabbed or somebody had a gun.
Somebody had a. Well, there was both.
I was there for both. I
There was
seen a girl
both.
get stabbed.
We
that
were
one.
in the same class. I was in Spanish class, by the way,
I was in fucking
for the
art
whole
class.
day. The whole day.
Wait,
Who I had, bro? I had Miss
yeah,
Reston.
I was in art class.
I was in Miss
Mr.
Reston
Castro.
class the whole
I was
day.
in, no. Yeah,
Art class.
no,
Look
no,
at you. All you did was draw
And
all
then,
day.
nah, you know what?
You don't
pissed me
remember that
off?
we had an, you don't remember us having an art class together?
Yeah, I do. I remember you taking a picture of me. I thought I was all swagged out. and I
You
wasn't.
know what pissed me off, bro? That day, everybody getting lunch. I'm seeing everybody eat this hot ass food while we got these cold ass mayo and meat sandwiches.
They gave y'all jail sandwiches.
Like, nigga, I'm eating prison food in school.
Now, out of all
How
the
old do we sound, bro? Back then when we were in school.
we sound like we're 40.
Damn.
Wait, but I've been out of high school longer than I was in it.
Me too.
It's just kind of
That's
kind of weird
yeah.
to think about. Like, you know when I felt old, even though I'm not old at all, but you know when I felt old? When I realized the freshmen that were there when I was a senior all graduated already. I was like, holy shit.
Oh.
They were seniors and left, and but out of all the subjects in high school that you learned, which one is one that you wish you never did? Like, you still don't see any reason why you learned it at all.
As much as I loved this class, just because of the
You lose.
people,
Art?
no. History.
I think history,
History.
for some
Nah.
reason. I think
Because
history
I
for
don't
some
care-
reason is
Now, there's one thing that's different between history and government. I can deal with government, social studies, or freaking government because I had U.S. government.
I remember.
U.S. government
We were
is
in
gonna,
US government together,
yeah,
too.
U.S. government is gonna teach you about actual politics. History, I don't give a damn about what happened in
Me
1775.
neither. I think
No,
history
no,
needs
but
to go
not.
away, too.
I don't count it like 1775. I count it like World War II.
Nigga, that shit is
Like
important.
there's people who don't even know like who Hitler is, or there's people that don't know like why did we go into war
Exactly.
in World War II.
That's why we have history.
That's why like we need to know that.
You know what's weird though? You know why I don't care to know it? because they say history. Let me tell you why.
The ignorance.
let me
Yeah,
tell
I
you
Oh my
know,
gosh.
bro. Our freedom comes from that.
What
Let
the
me-
fuck?
No, yeah, but like
Without history, nigga, you wouldn't even know how the fuck you got here.
but like
You wouldn't even know how
Yo,
your people got
when,
here.
when you go to different places, right? And let's say you go to Mexico and you're going down a tour, and they're talking about, oh, so this is where the blah blah blah. This is what happened.
For-
But that's why I
Like-
never get tours because I don't give a shit.
But
I,
without-
that's
I don't
that's
get-
fact.
I
Okay,
don't
well,
care
guess
about
what?
the
Guess
tour.
what?
Happened over there.
Because of history, you got that thing that you like to use to help you find places to go. It's called a GPS. You got that because of history.
I know, but what I'm but,
No, I'm-
but
what I'm
saying
talking
is
about
whether I
is-
learned it or not, it wouldn't have changed anything that I got going on.
What I'm talking about
It's
is
not
just,
just about
very
that, it's just like
past.
what
Yeah,
you
it
know
don't
about
it don't
your-
change the
it's-
now,
it's
but you know
like
what I'm
if-
saying.
and they say
For
history.
example.
They say history repeats. Then why do I want to learn about all the shit that happened? in our
Okay,
history? I don't
because
wanna
it,
learn it 'cause
because
I can't repeat
because
it.
if
Hey,
you
you
know,
talk about
then you can be
culture.
able to spot when it's about to repeat.
Yo,
Yeah, but things. Have
I mean,
happened
things
and
are
we
already
haven't
now
been able to
repeating
stop it.
though.
Elijah,
You know
you
what
talk
I'm saying?
about culture.
Well, not for
Culture's history,
for
bro.
everybody, but just for yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Culture's
It is,
history.
but the history that I'm talking about is, if it's well over 100 years, if it's shit that is past the 1930s and way back behind there, I don't need to know about that. I don't
some
care
things are just
because
too
I'm not
far
gonna get.
away.
I mean, me personally, I'm not gonna get super in depth of being like, oh, where did my heritage come from? Where did all this extra stuff come from? Where did this, and that, and the other from freaking 1930s and beyond that? If it has to do with my family, of course I'm gonna know about my family history. But if it has to do with anything in the 1700s, I don't. It's fascinating.
I just don't think
but
we
I
need a
don't.
whole
ca-
year.
I don't care to know about all that.
I don't think we need an entire 4 years of some like the first year it's U.S. history, then the second year it's a higher version of it. It's like I don't need 4 years of history. Like
I'm gonna be real with you.
I'll Google
Too-
it if I want to learn.
It's too far away.
Nah,
it
man.
is.
So
I
let me
believe-
let me ask this question. Let me ask this question. Is slavery too far away?
And I was gonna ask that. I was gonna ask that for them.
I don't know how to
Do-
answer this because
Do you guys think like we shouldn't even
Because-
know about slavery?
because that's
Like,
history.
That's a big thing.
And I feel like that's something people should know.
yeah.
Because it's kind of how the U.S. in the way came to be. You know what
I
I'm
think
saying?
it's one of the most important things that's ever happened in our life, and I think everyone
Yeah.
should know about it.
But you're saying you don't care to know it.
No, it's not that. It's just I think there's certain things.
Yes.
That if you. No,
Okay.
no.
Like,
No, it was cool to learn. Like, for example, I'd
But, like-
rather learn about it than watching movies.
it's
I'll watch a 2-hour movie and learn everything that I needed to learn from a whole year in school. I could just
Okay.
watch a
Now that
Emancipation by Will
I
Smith.
understand.
Put
That I
goddamn
understand.
I don't-
Bill
I don't-
Nye
I
on.
don't
I'm
need-
learning about every
Yo,
goddamn
I
thing
don't
in
need
science.
200 days of 50-minute intervals of this U.S. history stuff. I don't care enough.
But it's not like
I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad you
Like-
explained
like-
it like that because the way I was
No,
gonna
'cause,
explain it was
like,
gonna be
like
so
slavery-
much worse.
I'm about
I
to say
think
the
it's so
slavery. The
important.
slavery was probably like the shortest part of history when they taught it.
But that's to me.
That's actually true.
And another-
Why?
Why?
That-
I don't know
why?
when that plays a big ass part.
And you know what the
They
thing
talked
is,
about
too?
the Indians more than the.
I think when you talk about history too, you underestimate how far you've came.
Yeah.
Because you're like, but this happened, but it's like, it's been a long time. Like we're not there no more. And what happens is, I think when you,
but you're talking about people dreading in the past.
but that's
That
like
that's not history. To me, history is
People
you
still
learned
talk
about
about
it.
slavery
Oh, okay, I
today.
know the history behind it.
People still
now
talk
people
about slavery.
dreading it.
Yep.
That's a
how
different
far
story.
was slavery?
That was
400
like
was
what?
it like
18. That was like 18
400
something.
years ago. I'm pretty sure the number.
It was like
400 plus.
1865, right? When it got abolished.
Did you just say 400 years ago?
No.
Pretty sure.
Within the 200 years.
Yeah, like our
I'm gonna
great
say- I'm gonna s-
grand, like your great,
Got.
you know,
I think I'm pretty sure it got abolished like 1865.
18 something. 18.
18.
18
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
I
think
feel
it was
like I've seen
1865.
people like, oh yeah, my great grandpa.
Abe Lincoln. Think around that time.
Yeah, that's why I said like 18. I
It
don't.
says it was officially abolished. Yeah, 1865. 160
that nigga
years
know
ago.
history.
106. That could
Well,
be.
You know
well, it's
what?
161.
I
now,
paid
so
attention in
it's-
class.
So here's the thing. This is what I'm saying. 160 years ago, right? What happens is when you learn about slavery,
Mm.
you I think the best way to put it is like you undermine how far we've come, and then you like no, but like this happened 160 years ago, but like dude, like we just had a black president. Like we've came a long way, and what happens is people dread the past, bro. When when it comes to slavery, people still use that as an
But
excuse
I
why
mean,
they
yeah,
can't do something.
we've had a
And that
black
was so long
president,
ago.
but we also just had that incident with George Floyd.
Yeah. But I do think
Yeah, but you have
now
an
here's
inci-
the thing about cancel culture and media and all that. I think it happens to every race. I think
No, for
more
sure.
money is sold when you talk about what happens to black people.
It's 100%, because the same thing that happened to George Floyd, I believe that same week or something like that, it happened to a white guy, but no one talked about
It
it.
don't bring no coin. It don't bring no money for the news. The
Exactly.
news, bro. I'm gonna be real.
I
The
know.
news is the reason why everything.
They
sucks
love
right
using the majority and treating them as the minority.
now. Exactly, bro.
And that's why we haven't.
Ace, come here.
Um,
Come here.
I need it.
That was one hell of a quote. Good.
No, and the thing is, that's why we haven't come past it.
Here,
You know,
And that's and I think you can't move on from something if it continues to be like,
Yeah.
how are we gonna move on from slavery if
If-
my children's children are gonna still learn about it?
Mm.
It's like we have to
And-
move
but-
on.
and
How are
I-
we gonna
but
move on? Not
also-
just slavery, but like everything.
but also, how can you move on when there's new forms of slavery?
I think having a job is the mod. It's just
Yeah.
the newest version.
And
of slavery.
racism-
The only
Jobs,
difference is you get
Prison, that's all new age slavery.
is taught.
paid- Mhm.
It's not born. You're not born with it. It's taught.
No, it's taught for sure.
It's taught, because if you're a kid, you know, you see kids, they hang out with all of them. It doesn't matter what type of color you are. But as you get older, then people start going one group, the other one's in the other group. It's taught.
It's still, bro. You go to jail now.
We're a clear
You the
example.
black
You know
people
what?
over there, the Mexicans
You
over
know
here,
what?
the whites
Racism.
over
You
there.
might have your little interracial group over there. You know what I'm saying? But
We're a clear example that racism is taught.
why? Because we ain't got no white people on the podcast.
No,
No,
it's not
it's
that.
because we're all different races.
We're
and
all
we didn't-
different races,
but like-
and we are all born in the fact and raised at the fact that your dad didn't fucking teach you how to be racist, and nor will he ever.
He tried. No,
I mean, it was unsuccessful.
He said, "See that black guy? Don't invite him over."
No.
Now he's calling me pops. Yeah, I guess I could feed you tonight.
No, but if you
I'm
think
stuck
about
with him
it-
now.
If you think about it, slavery before was you didn't work for money, you worked for food
For
and a bed.
freedom.
Now
Yeah,
all they
that
do
too.
is they just pay you so you can get your own food in your own bed.
Yeah, they pay you just so you can pay them back, and
Exactly.
they taxing us. Damn it.
So I mean, that's why I think history is like, I think it's important, but I think that like especially now we have Google, ChatGPT, movies, books. Like we can learn it our way.
Yeah,
Whatever
for
we
sure.
want to learn, we'll just Google and learn our way. Don't force things down our throat that we didn't really care about. Like math, I still have never used the.
Pythagorean theorem.
Still haven't used it.
I forgot that was even a
Pythagorean
fucking
I
word.
still haven't used it. The only reason you need to know math is how to count money. That is the only thing that I do with math. It's how to
Nah,
count
nah.
money.
Because I'm trying to,
you could be
why
an
am I
engineer.
trying to find out
I'm not
what?
gonna
Well,
lie.
you're in construction. It's different.
Yeah.
Geometry,
Yeah.
you need
I'm about to say
geometry.
he missed the y
You
equals
need
mx
geometry.
plus b squared and shit.
Nah, not just
you
that.
need,
Have
you
you
don't
used
need
that?
all the
I
formulas
haven't.
and shit
if
like
you
that,
want,
but
if you
you
want to be
still
in a
need
trade, you gotta know math.
you
bro.
still need an insight on angles and all this extra shit that you get from freaking
But
geometry.
that depends on the field that you're in. You know what I'm
It,
saying?
Yes.
it depends on.
So
the
with
field.
you, like it was helpful. With me, I deliver pizzas. That shit ain't helpful.
But you see,
No,
that's
you
why,
couldn't
So
slice.
let me figure out what angle I need to step up to the door to drop off the
to
pizza.
make sure the pizza don't fall.
No, but the thing is, you
If
want
I step
better
at a
job,
45
you gotta
degree
probably
angle,
know
I might
some
get a
math, you know
tip.
what I'm saying?
But here's the thing. That's why I think at the
Wait, he's trying to say.
no. That's why I think at the beginning. Oh, I almost messed up.
Bro, you almost messed
I think at the beginning of the year, you know how everyone could choose their electives, but you have a set of classes you have to take.
Uh-huh.
I don't think there should be any set anything. Put a bunch of things and whatever people want to sign
That's
up
actually
for,
pretty
sign up.
smart.
I mean, I know
Yeah,
that.
because
But the
for
thing is,
example,
there's not
math.
enough
Can they say you
For
need those core credits?
But
No,
there's
because-
not enough teachers for that. And shout out to teachers too.
Yeah.
Like dealing with so much kids and stuff like that. That's hard too.
It's a good form of birth control being a teacher.
What?
I'm not gonna lie, it is, and I will shout out the teachers.
They
But
need
then
to get
again,
paid
there's
more.
a point where you also need to hold these teachers accountable
Yeah.
Yeah.
on the fact that, like, my entire freshman year, regardless, yeah, I bullshitted the majority of it just because I was young, didn't care about my grades. Eventually, I realized I was gonna have to take them again. Might as well do it the second time. I'm not gonna fail that time, and that's what I had to do. Pay for it in my senior year. But
We had biology together. I'm pretty
We
sure our
did.
senior year, guys.
so
Damn, biology.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a freshman class.
Yeah.
exactly, yeah, because
Bro, I
we,
did
we
take
failed it.
biology.
I know. I passed that shit in 9th grade.
But
No,
like,
I was a math guy. Science, I couldn't do.
but for
I
example,
was a science
for
guy.
me,
I was more like a science and history guy.
Yeah,
for me, it was just the fact that in those how many classes do we have?
we had 7, right?
Seven.
a
7
day?
plus lunch.
So
Yeah.
those 7 classes,
Lunch
I
in
had-
class.
No.
4 or 5 teachers. As a matter of fact, 4 teachers in those 7 classes. The
I
majority
believe-
of the time, they were either subs or they were just somebody that was just sent over there, and
I
they were
love
just like,
sub day.
And yeah, but
right?
Yeah, but it's like, you don't have
love
that-
it until you have to actually learn
Yeah.
your shit, and you got to realize
ain't
you
got
got to
it.
pass that class.
No, teachers have one of the most important jobs
They can make or break you.
because
Yeah.
they're just like coaches.
because
they can
if,
make or break you.
because if
you know
they
what I'm saying?
care, you'll see that. You know what I'm saying, in your grades and shit.
and it'll change you.
If they don't care,
You till this day, I bet you have a teacher that you remember her name, you remember everything about her because she changed something in you. To everybody, I'll say that for everybody. To this day, everybody, loves a teacher. That's fucked, bro. Why?
He was Aaron.
Yo, Aaron, why'd you do
I'm
that?
sorry, bro, because I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like,
Definitely changed his life.
damn, I ain't got nobody. Actually, I think I do, bro.
Me and Greg have.
Oh,
you remember
man.
Miss Ruiz?
Yes,
Loved her.
yes.
Remember
Nigga, we
Mr.
would.
Spivak?
I'd say I had Miss Ruiz more of an impact for us. Nigga, we still would visit her
No, you got
after
more
school.
Oh, actually, I do have a teacher.
impacts. You got bigger impacts, but
Miss Doll. Miss Doll. That was my
Hey.
dog. The avid,
no, you're
the avid
Mr.
teacher.
McAllister. Any did you have him, Mr. McAllister?
I did.
He was
He was cool.
awesome.
Yo,
now,
I have a few.
fuck.
And my
Mrs.
culinary
Morales.
You hated her.
Chill.
Nah,
Nah,
my culinary
I'm
teacher,
shit.
Chef Young, Chef Bart. Know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all.
He still
Culinary?
Yeah,
can't cook to
culinary.
this day. So y'all did a great job.
Man, they be begging me to cook for them all the time, bro.
Shout out Coach Lane for putting us in weight training.
Nah, but, yo, Coach Hayes, Miss Schmidt,
I mean, Miss Doll. That's not your name no
Miss
more. but-
Baldwin. That was 3rd grade.
Yeah, we don't know them. Sorry.
Nah, I know. Like,
Oh, if I had to,
But-
Mr. Walker, I think he passed away
Man,
though. And it wasn't for high school. It was
I know
for
this teacher will
Greco.
never see our pod. You remember Mr. Herring, weird ass? I heard he rode a bike or
Yeah.
a bus to school every day. Remember Mr. Herring?
Yeah.
English class?
His name sound familiar,
He,
bro.
he looked like a hippie. He
looked
looked like he
damn,
was
was
from
I
the
know you
Bon
talking
Jovi.
about. I know you talking
He
about.
always
Yeah.
had a ponytail.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
It was-
George.
the color was yellow. It was a yellow ponytail.
Yo,
That's
I
how dirty it
remember
was.
my sophomore year, one of my teachers, she had to leave. I can't even remember like how she looked, her name, nothing. She had to leave. We had a sub, man. The sub, now that I think about it, is probably our age at the time.
Damn.
And bro, he always got to school high, like
Nah.
so high. And he used to be like this. He used to be like,
I remember my first crush.
"Okay, guys, so what we're gonna do today."
Being a sub
Like,
is
I'm
probably
like-
super fun. At our age, would be fun. Like, what's up, y'all? What y'all want to do today?
I think my first crush was like I think it was my language arts teacher. Her name was Miss Francisco. So she was so fine, bro.
What was the funnest thing y'all ever did with
What
a
grade?
sub? Like, isn't it also when they hand
I
out
think I was
word
like
searches?
7th or 8th grade.
Oh, little boy, little man.
Yeah.
Bro, you know what I love?
I love him. I bit with camp.
I love midterms, like tests for like right
Like FK
before
talking about like FK week and
Christmas.
Yeah.
The midterms, that was the best. Get out at 9 a.m. I'm done. I'll see y'all later.
Y'all remember? Wasn't it? It was one of the last weeks of school, or maybe it was the one you're talking about.
It's like
Every
testing
day
week.
of the week,
Yeah.
you got off at 11.
No, but
it
that's
was
the
Monday
la-
through Friday.
It's
Yeah, that's-
midterms
that was
before
testing week.
Christmas, and then it's the last, and then it's
And
the
some-
last week.
For some reason, some people would. I'm not testing all week. I'm not even showing up to school. Huh, how the fuck you get that?
Shit.
Did every time y'all took the was it FCAT or SATs or whatever?
FCAT
Did
is
y'all-
elementary
Yeah,
school,
that's,
bro.
that's a long time ago.
Be real.
That's
This-
history.
This can't just be me. Every time I took it, I always left thinking, I failed this year. I'm about to get fucking retained. I know it. And then when the report card comes,
Bro,
I show my mom.
yo, you know what's crazy? I thought the same thing too.
Every time. You were surprised you
yo,
passed.
I was like, I'm not gonna go. Then, and it wasn't that I had to check the. Then I waited till the next year. Did I make the other grade?
I'm waiting.
Mom, look, they
I was
said
like,
I'm
oh,
above my
fifth
level.
grade? I made it.
I can't believe I never failed.
That man was gambling
Yeah.
before
Nah.
21.
Yeah,
yo,
I
I
know.
have fun. I have fun in my summers, bro. I was like, did I make it? Oh, I'm here.
I'm about
Wait,
to say,
wait,
I don't
wait,
think
by the
I
way-
don't think I ever failed, even when I played multiple
did.
games.
My boy
I did.
failed first grade.
No.
Don't say
My-
no. Don't be
No,
weird.
no, no.
Hey, my boy
Nah, I mean-
graduated at 20
I'll
years
give
Hold
old.
on.
you, no,
Hold
hold on.
on.
I'll give you the reason why I.
I ain't know it was talking about failing grades. I thought it was talking about tests.
No, grade.
I
You
failed too many
failed a
tests.
grade.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll
Hold
do too
on.
many
I'm gonna get into
I'll
that.
explain mine
Go
first.
ahead.
If y'all
So-
failed anything under third grade, y'all are dumb.
It ain't got
I
nothing to
failed-
do with smarts.
I failed 6th grade.
Okay, that's okay. He's
I've-
like a little older.
I failed
You
6th
just got
grade
in there.
because the
That's it.
curriculum over here in Florida was completely different from what it was in Jersey. In Jersey, they were literally probably like 5 to 6 chapters ahead. For one.
So how'd
and-
you fail?
He hitting us with
Because
another
I'm
balls
behind
inflated.
over here in Florida, and I
He was
moved
too
up
much
to
behind.
Jersey.
You said you were ahead in Jersey. 5-6 curriculums ahead.
No, he was saying.
Did I not just say
over-
I moved from Florida to Jersey?
in Florida? They
In
was
Florida,
older.
yeah.
I thought you moved from Jersey to Florida.
I did that too.
That's why he's here.
Exactly. So since you're ahead in Jersey, and for one in Jersey, like over here, you can fail a class and they'll average it out. As far as your quarters, you get an F your last quarter, but you got a C average. All right, cool. You pass on to the next year. Over there, you get straight A's, 3 quarters. Last quarter, you get an F. You fail the entire year. I got an F for that last quarter in math.
Wait, but why'd you? Wait, you only failed one class?
I
and they
failed
excluded
one class, 1 quarter. That's all you need, and you will fail.
Film for the rest of the year.
math? Yo, dumbass.
I failed math. I failed math,
Oh.
and the teacher that was there, bro. For one, I blame her fucking handwriting.
Sixth grade
That's
though
it.
is older.
I blame her fucking. Yeah, it
Sixth
was.
grade is older. I hate when people be like,
I failed kindergarten.
Like,
But
you didn't know how to nap and eat? Are you kidding me?
You was throwing
Are
up all
were
over the
you in
goddamn
I
eighth-
mean,
place.
my predicament was different.
Wait, what grade?
It was 8th grade,
But you see, that's older.
but
See, I skipped a grade.
it wasn't because of my smarts. So yeah, I
And
was
you're still
I was
like this?
bullshitting around in school,
Fuck.
not doing my work. Da da da.
Oh, wasn't it because you didn't show up to school enough days or something?
No, it wasn't that.
That's why you
So
almost failed one of them years. In
I
high
know that
school.
was in high school, but so middle school, last week of
show up
school, I'm catching up on my work and all that. And they told me I had to do summer school. They said he only had to do 2 classes. So that whole summer I'm at my granddad's. Every day I'm doing this work. The last week of summer school, my guidance counselor tells me, "Oh, I forgot to tell you to do this one class, but it's too late for you to sign up. I'm sorry, you have to repeat 8th grade."
So they got you
I
fucked
don't
up.
remember doing summer school.
That's only for people that were failing.
I was so mad. So then I went to Smith for summer school to try to play catch up, but then I just got tired of school, so I didn't even want to graduate early no more.
Wait, but how did we graduate?
I was gonna
the
try to-
same year then.
We did. I was gonna try to graduate early, technically to graduate on time,
They
but
didn't graduate. He didn't graduate.
yeah, I graduated in 2019.
We did.
That's what. Wait, so I don't get it. You're older than me, so how? If
I was
you-
supposed to graduate in 2018.
That's weird.
And I was supposed to
I
graduate.
feel like if you're a year
2017.
older than me, then you should be a year ahead of me.
2 years
graduation.
behind.
So if you failed, you should be my year now. So how are you a year under me?
1 year.
Well, because of my
Oh, you didn't
birthday.
graduate in 19?
No, I graduated 18.
It's because my
Oh,
birthday.
yeah, y'all
Because
graduated.
my birthday's in
Me and him
April.
walk the stage.
Damn, I am the youngest. I graduated in 19.
Damn.
Yeah.
Love that nigga.
Gourmet being.
But yeah,
No,
I
you graduated 19.
yeah, I did. But yeah, I missed hella
We
school.
both did.
Yeah, but I'm older than him. And young.
Yeah, you way older. That is not good.
The fuck?
You
Yo,
better-
he
you
said
better
it like
lie.
a good thing. He's
You
like,
better lie.
he's like, but I'm older than him.
He making it seem
I'm
like
older than him.
nigga making it seem like I was a super senior or some shit.
It's like y'all both 100, both about to die, but I'm older. Yeah, that's not good. You die quicker. But
But yeah, man, I think
Yeah, fuck
there's
that
a few
guidance
things
counselor.
that people got to change in the school system, but I think that's normal. I think like I said, there's always improvement in everything, but we got to improve it now because you know what I'm saying?
We just need more people that care about their jobs in that field.
And a lot of people, and I hate to say it, a lot of millennials, they're not caring about anything anymore.
They're just doing it for the money.
You just, everybody who has one goal, make
What-
it rich, make it famous, like no career, you know what I'm saying?
what do you think the
Like-
starting salary should be for a teacher?
80.
I was just thinking that same number.
It's crazy.
Is that too much?
It was like 65.
That's what I think they
No,
get
but I
though.
think-
I think
I
they're not
think
content
No,
with
I
their
don't-
60 right now.
I know a garbage man makes more than them. Shout out B.I.G.
I heard plumbers make guap.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is stick your ass
Mhm.
out.
Put me on that.
I work
Huh?
around the
Put me on
plumbers.
that shit right now.
The shit
Yeah,
that plumbers got to do, bro.
The plumber's crack. You never
Bro,
heard
that
of
shit be stink.
plumber's crack?
That too.
Yo,
Nah,
I'm
but
doing
just-
some shit for 80 grand a year.
No, but 80 grand I think is a good, and then you
80
can,
grand's
you,
a lot.
You,
That's
you,
like-
you could work your way
like
up.
6 bands
You know
a
what I'm saying?
month-
Like you
a
could work. It's not the cap. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people don't want to be teachers because it's a lot.
You think teachers should make 6 figures?
It's because
No.
it's a lot of work. Yeah, it's a lot of work to be a
It's a
teacher,
lot of
bro.
work.
You got to deal with all them badass
Bro,
kids,
you know
bro.
why they should?
You know they get 2 months off though.
Bruh.
But you know why they should?
I wish I got
They
2
should get
months
paid
off at
100,000. I
You
feel
don't
like,
remember that
because
chain? Matter of fact,
they teach the future.
what's her name? You remember Miss Savage?
Who doesn't?
Was she short?
No, she was
No.
tall. I think she's taught
Oh.
English or some shit.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about.
No, she taught math too.
Math, bro. I'm coming to school late. It's one of those days. I'm walking down the hall. This girl, young ass girl, is trying to swing on Miss Savage, calling this woman a bitch, calling her out her name. Yeah. Telling Miss Savage, step out the fucking room so I could beat your ass. You telling me I'm finna get paid $18 an hour to deal with that shit? Fuck no.
No,
give me the 18 an hour, bitch. Give me that ruler.
Then give me
Yeah,
20.
I actually remember. I don't know what his name was. He did algebra. You remember this tall white guy, algebra? He looked like he could be like 28.
I know you're
29,
talking about. I can't remember his name though.
He was in the back portable.
Yeah.
Anyways, I was in a class because I did algebra. I graduated math quick. I did geometry, algebra, and I was done with that. So he had said something to a student. I think he said, "Get off your phone." And the student said something like, "Man, my grandma in the hospital. I'm hitting her up." He goes, "Man, it's class time. You got to get off your phone." Right? And it's like, in that moment, like, what do you do? Like, it's class time. Like, you know? And the guy was like, "What?" And he, like, went to his face and was like, "I hit you right now, blah, blah, blah." And you could tell, like, you can almost tell, like, the teacher wasn't phased. Like, no, you won't. And he just left. And I was like, damn, I wish he would have swung on him.
I'd be
nice to get on
I'd be
video.
damned if I.
World Star was going crazy around that time.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. If I'm a teacher and yo child swing on me, I'm sorry. I'm suplexing the fuck out your kid, bro.
Well, no, that was sophomore year.
respect
so
your elders,
like
nigga.
16-year-old kids.
If it's sophomore year,
Damn, I know that.
no.
hurt.
As soon as if it's senior year, if I'm teaching
Oh, yeah,
a senior
yeah.
class,
Oh, yeah.
oh, it's on site.
It's
You wanna
up,
go
nigga.
outside? Come on.
The freshman,
Come here, show me
junior,
one.
sophomore, they straight, but them seniors, nigga, all right.
I've
And
been
they're 18 plus.
Hey, and I'll be a teacher until you become a senior. I remember you. I've been waiting for this for a little
Remember your
while.
ass put that
You 18,
thumbtack
right?
in my seat, nigga?
Yo, me and Greg were one of those after we graduated, since our sisters were sophomores, we were one of them head asses. We left work and we went to the school, walked around the halls. Like grown adult. Like,
Well, we had to go pick up our sisters anyways.
yeah,
so I was
right
like,
after work we would
either
go pick up.
So you were those kids that like
We would
pick-
go
like people would be like, "Why are you here?"
Yeah, no,
like,
we
you
would
already
go
graduated.
into classes.
Yeah, we literally just walk right the fuck into
Trying
the
to be all-
front
we would
door.
walk into a
I
class.
know,
It was Miss
exactly.
Ruiz.
Fucking teacher's pets, bro.
We walk into Miss Ruiz's class and be like, "Yo, what's up?" And
What's
she'd be
crazy?
like,
we were
"What the hell you
we
guys
were
doing here?"
teachers' pets
Like,
after
just
we
chilling, waiting for the day
graduated,
to end.
not when we.
I don't know.
not before.
Him and
that was
RTC, they
construction.
went together like this, bro. Anything RTC related,
You know what's funny? You say that, and if you ask Gunny, that year I had to be maybe like the top 3 worst. And when I say worst, I don't mean like students. I just mean like taking it serious. Like
I think-
I wasn't a tryhard.
Nah, I think
Yeah,
I
I
took it
was-
serious,
my
but I
favorite
wasn't
year
one of them
was-
like whatever you say, Cap.
senior
Like, nah,
year I
hell
didn't do
no.
anything.
yes, Cap.
Bro,
Senior
I'm-
you didn't do anything.
I didn't
Just
do
play
anything,
soccer?
bro. Like literally, like, all my classes I had probably like, I had
Yeah, we had-
English was my first period, and we really didn't do anything. That was like a period that we needed. I had government, and then I had math. I only had 3 real classes.
Yeah, I
Everything else was gym.
you had government?
I believe so.
Was government
You-
senior or
that's-
junior?
that's-
No, no, no.
Junior.
Either for our
that's
school.
a freshman.
Bro,
No, yeah.
No, we didn't have
No, no,
freshmen.
no.
I did.
Bro, with Miss Lofgren, we were older, bro.
I'm about to
That's
say
history.
biology is a
Yo,
freshman class.
biology and
That's-
government are
that's-
freshmen.
Yeah, bio is a
history.
freshman
Yo,
class for sure.
biology and government
And
are
government
freshmen. Now you could either get biology as a freshman or you could get government as a freshman. If not, you swap. At least in my school, there's seniors
Or
that could
no,
have
I had to
biology,
I was about to
and
say,
there's seniors
I
that
took
could have
I,
both.
t- I
government.
took U.S. government in middle school.
I took both. Oh,
Damn.
I went-
no, never mind.
Bro, I
That's why
had
he
2
failed.
lunches.
No, that's not
I
what I
had
felt.
2 lunches, bro.
This nigga was still overeating.
No, you know why? It's because I had SGA, Student Government Association. And what they do is they do everything like for the school, like they pep the pep rallies.
He
and
was
things
one
like
of
that.
them.
But the thing is that we never did anything, bro. We used to play spike ball in that class. We used to go outside play spike ball. Sometimes I used to just go hang out and hang out with my friends that were in the B lunch. We do anything, and then sometimes obviously we had to help the school or whatever with something. But that was a free class. I had gym, it was free class. I had one that I worked for my grandma. That was a free class. 'Cause
Yeah.
my grandma worked
I,
at the
I
school.
think I only had like 2 or 3 classes too because I had culinary for 2 periods. Then I had agriculture. That was my first
I had
period.
ROTC for like 4 periods.
I had PE.
Every time I didn't do anything, I just went over there and chilled, sat
Exactly.
down.
As your senior year, right? Senior year, if you did
My
did
first
everything
semester
right,
of senior year, I had to get on my shit, and then after midterms,
so
I barely had anything.
so you didn't really
Yeah,
do it.
That was me.
so-
After
I
midterm,
didn't
bro, I
have
was just
anything
chilling.
after midterms, but
Because
before
my
midterms,
thing is
nigga, I had 2 classes with my sister. Can you believe that?
that.
I had 2 classes with my sister.
His sister is 4 years younger.
Oh my
Yeah, I had
gosh,
2
bro.
classes
Yo,
with my
it's
sister.
because you didn't do it right.
I didn't. No,
Yeah,
I didn't
no
care.
one takes
Exactly, you
I
didn't
didn't
do it
care
right.
in freshman year.
See, my
That's it.
thing is,
I
I
didn't care.
did.
Except-
I made sure I had, and then my senior year had nothing to do.
Nah.
Look, yo,
I
big
was-
advice to anybody who's going into high school: take your freshman year serious.
Serious.
It
That-
gets
that way you
easier.
can play
And your-
around
and
later,
your
bruh.
junior year, if you do your junior year good,
Your junior
set-
year is
your
honestly the
freshman-
most important year
No.
Yeah.
out of your entire high
Freshman
school
and
career.
sophomore. Freshman
for
and sophomore.
sports
You
too.
do that shit right,
Yeah.
you ain't got to worry about the rest, bro.
For sports too, if you're a junior, you want to make sure that all your scouts are getting ready to see you your senior year. That's
And one more thing, take your fucking SATs serious.
Yep. You have
Every
to.
single SAT you take that shit serious.
And-
I scribbled every fucking SAT that I
You
did,
did?
and I passed them. Ironically.
You what?
Or I fucking got a high score.
That's
B,
crazy.
B,
You said you
C.
scribbled?
It can't be B
Scribbled.
again.
Multiple
Multiple
guessed?
B's. So it's
Multiple
A.
choice.
Have you ever done? I hate that thought. I hate when you have A,
Nah,
B.
he's
and
saying
you're
A,
like,
B, or C,
yo,
or D. You want me to choose?
No, you ever?
C.
I know a lot of people do this. You ever when you take tests and you like, let's say it's A, B, C, right? And you know you got those right. The fourth one you don't know, and you're like, it can't be D. They wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
They wouldn't do A, B, C, D.
Yeah,
It gotta
nigga,
be B.
I'm gonna go A again.
And then you ever do B, 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 and then the fourth one, you know the answer is B. You're like, they wouldn't do four
No,
B's in
hey,
a row.
I'm gonna
Damn, I
tell
got
you-
one of these wrong.
I'm gonna tell you guys something and see if you
Nah.
guys thought the same
Bro,
thing.
you ever multiple guessed? And like when you go to like, you know how you pick more than the same letter more than once, so you like, fuck, I gotta change it up. Like, they gonna know I was guessing.
Yo, did you guys ever think like I always hated if I thought I passed the test, because if I thought I passed it and that shit was easy, I failed that shit. But every time I thought it was hard, and I was like, bro, I
Yes,
didn't
bro.
pass that shit. Bro, I passed it. I was like, what the fuck?
Yo,
No,
I'm
no,
not.
you know what's the worst thing when the teachers are handing out the papers and you see everybody getting this shit, the grade on the top, and when they come to you, they
Nah,
you're like,
Oh, they hit you with a. Come see me after.
nah,
after
or,
class.
no, bro. Or when y'all taking a
Folded.
test, or when y'all taking a test and you go to turn yours in, you already done. Yeah, be overthinking.
Yeah, no,
Bro.
never mind.
Bro, I remember like taking tests and wanting to be the first one done because I don't know why you felt like it was awesome. Like that was done first.
Yeah, that's me, nigga. Yeah, that shit easy.
I was
bro.
always the last one done, bro. And the thing is, I was always that kid.
He
that,
was one of them that always needed extra time.
No, I never got extra time.
I actually
but
did.
I was
in
always that kid
ESOL
that
or
like,
some shit like that, right?
I'm over here because I'm taking my
Esol.
time. I'm making
That's
sure
for-
I don't fail this shit. You know, so I'm like, and then I
That's-
see everybody done already. I'm like, in my head,
That's
I'm
for
like,
people
there's
who don't
no
know
way you're done
Spanish
and
or
you're taking
English.
your time.
He was in. Who was in ESOL?
He cheated. That
I
nigga
don't
took
know,
a bit.
I don't know how I was, but I was in so I can.
This
get 5
nigga
extra
speak
minutes or
perfectly
something.
English. How the fuck you Esau?
And you know how they, and I remember every year they would call me in to
Assess you.
talk, yeah, and all they would say, they would be like this, Estrella. I'm like, star. Like, perfect English. Carro. Car. Like, I don't even know Spanish.
I'm not gonna lie. That is the first time, unless you told
What?
me this before, that I
No.
actually know
For
that he
real.
was in fucking
In, the,
ESOL.
in Chamberlain, bro, in the library, they would take you, they would put you in a room, and all they would do is just say Spanish words to you, and you have to say it in English.
But
To
what
make
if
sure
they
that
speak
you're-
Spanish.
Huh? Well, then they etar. Everything is with an E.
Estar.
Ecar.
Hey, say
El gato.
McDonald's in Spanish. Like an English, a Spanish guy saying McDonald's.
McDonald's.
El McDonald's. El Make It D.
Man-
Make It D.
Hey, say Walmart.
Walmart.
El Walmart.
No, they show you
Walmart.
Facebook. Oh, that's one easy, Facebook. That one easy, Facebook.
Fable.
Instagram. No, you know what's funny? TikTok.
Hey, say Donald Trump.
Bro, Coca-Cola. Say it in English. Coca-Cola. No, everything's with the Sprite.
El
And then he said,
Pizza.
you're doing good. Like, I'm like, no, I remember one time they told me that I failed. And I don't know if I, like,
Failed at speaking English.
and I remember I died loud, like, you got the wrong one. I don't even speak Spanish.
And then nigga start speaking English after this. Me, I failed how?
Yeah,
You
and-
sounded
and-
like you was getting convicted. You got the wrong one.
No, after a while, they said I can't get the extra time no more. 'Cause, I mean, they fucking, I don't know how I.
Of course.
They said you failed. Impossible.
Bro, yo, that was actually smart. So you got extra time.
That he
I
didn't
should
need.
have done that.
That he didn't need.
Que pinga.
I should have lied.
Yeah, he didn't because he tried to be the
guy-
first one to finish his test.
Exactly.
I should have freaking. That'd have been funny if they're like, perro, a dog,
No, you should. Perro. Gato.
cat, un cat.
Bro, the fucking memories of fucking
How
high
we
school.
how we doing on time?
Oh.
What does it say?
114.
Oh damn. Yeah, we out. Bye.
Well, shit.
So yeah, we'll be on a cruise. You get this. if you're watching this on Friday, we're gonna be on a boat the next week. So that means that next Friday we probably won't have a pod, but there's some. Oh wait, no.
We want to try, but
I'm
we
lying
don't
to
know
you.
if we'll do
We're
it.
going to have something out for y'all.
No, I'm lying.
We're gonna have that shit out.
Because the pod that drops on that Friday that we're on the boat,
Yeah.
it gets recorded next week.
Yeah.
So that pod will be there. It's the pod after that.
We got a good one for y'all, so stay tuned. We got a good one for y'all.
It'll be fun. We're gonna be riding hopefully some 4-wheelers. You're gonna see the beach. You're gonna see
Yeah, we're gonna
boats.
see
You're
if
gonna
we
see
can
the
blog for you
casino.
guys.
You're gonna see us playing basketball on a boat. You're gonna see Aaron skydive.
No, the fuck you not.
So
Zip line. You gonna watch some zip
You're gonna
line.
see him on the roller coaster, hanging right out, hanging out of the.
No,
out
the
of
fuck you
cruise.
not.
You will see something.
You getting on that roller coaster?
Either that or you will see Aaron in the water.
Finna see a
Like
bit,
this.
A bit better get
You'll
on
see
me
him
like
drowning. No, I'm just playing.
that. You won't see me drowning. Nigga.
Hey.
Yeah, I said you gonna see me swimming, not floating. But I ain't gonna be
in
drowning.
a straight direction. You can't float.
Nah, I can
You
I
can't
can
float.
turn now. I can turn now.
But
You
anywho,
can't float.
anything?
No,
yeah.
we're good.
Oh, besides that, March 2nd,
It'll
save
drop
the
in
date. Song dropping. You know, already know.
It'll already be out.
Yeah,
So
already be out.
I'll-
Mr. B Major, all platforms, link in bio.
There you go.
Bro got me.
It'll be in the description. I got y'all. And then don't forget to
Like.
comment.
Subscribe.
We love you guys.